So one of our subscribers named Austin had a 2005 Mustang V6 when he was in high school as his first car. Looking at this V6, it's sonic blue and it looks like a GT500. It looks really nice. The previous owner had put a lot of money into this car and he was thrilled to have it. My first Mustang was also a V6. It was a 97 and I was extremely happy to have it as well and very grateful. So Austin had this V6 and it was the 4-liter and he liked the car a lot and he was grateful to have it and it sparked his interest in cars a lot, and I think that's a wonderful thing. And so he would be getting onto social media and looking at hashtags like Termy Tuesday and things about the Terminator Cobras, and he was figuring at the time that anything older was less powerful and slower than the new Coyotes that were out at the time. But he started looking into this and got interested in the Terminator Cobras, and he did some digging, and it led him to research a lot about the cars, watch videos and flybys and racing videos and everything, and he couldn't believe how powerful and sought after the '03 Cobra was. He said he was blown away when he was finding out that in '03 there was a factory supercharged Mustang with a few bolt-ons that could make in the 400s real easy at the wheels, and with blower upgrades were capable of 700 to 800 horsepower with stock internals. He said he was in disbelief. This sent him down a rabbit hole of looking up comparison videos and, like we talked about, all the things that the Terminator is famous for on the internet. From that point, he was determined to get one of these cars in the future. So after driving his V6 for a good number of years, he was ready to move on to something with a V8, and specifically looking for a Terminator. He looked through Craigslist on a daily basis, month on end, searching for a Cobra. A list for a black coupe came up, and the price was really reasonable. The car had the typical bolt-ons like pulley, intake, exhaust, etc. So he was extremely excited, only to be disappointed when he saw the car in person, and it was really rough. He said the paint was faded really bad, the engine bay was caked with dirt, the interior was all torn up, it had almost 100,000 miles on it. So after that he decided he was going to look for one that had ideally low mileage on it and as close to stock as possible. And since his V6 was sonic blue, he thought it would be cool to get a sonic blue Cobra. And so after searching for a while, a Craigslist ad popped up and it was a '03 sonic blue convertible with 31,000 miles, and the only mods to it were intake and catback. So he went to check out the car and it was really clean. You could tell it was taken care of, the paint was in great shape, and he was sold. So he ended up buying the car and it was truly surreal, is what he said. To be driving behind the wheel of a car he had idolized for so long. Hearing that supercharger whine in person for the first time was something else. I can totally relate to this. That was exactly how it was when I bought my competition orange Terminator. And something really cool about that is I bought my Cobra in Arizona down by Phoenix, so seeing his Arizona plates and everything remind me of that. So the car stayed stock for a little while, and then he started adding things to it here and there. The first mods were the inserts in the rear bumper and the AFS 10.5 rear wheels with the 315 tires. I think that's a really good thing to do the car. I agree with those mods. And then he got a set of the amber tail lights from the 99 to '01 Cobra and a boreless Stinger exhaust catback, which is exactly what I have on mine. He bought it used, but he polished it up and spent 8 hours polishing it, just like how I did with mine. So I know exactly what he went through with that. He added an AFCO heat exchanger in the front there with that beautiful SVT logo on it. That's how I did mine too. I think that looks really good. He decided that he wanted to get some more power out of the car, so he decided to buy a billet flow 2.76 upper pulley on it, and it really woke up the car. He had it dynoed and it put down 450 at the wheels, 480 torque on 91 octane. That's about what it should do. That's exactly about what an intake, pulley Cobra would do. So those are really good numbers. The car is strong and healthy. You can see he has the snub idler Metco pulley there. That looks really good on the car. Eliminates belt slip. Good choice. So the car has been like that for a few years now, and other than some small changes like headlights and lowering springs, tires, those kind of things, that's how it's been and how it's going to stay for a little bit. He wants to do a bigger blower and upgrade the independent rear suspension, but he's really content with the way it is now. and he's owned the car for about 5 years, and it's sitting at 47,000 miles now. So I think that is a really nice car. He got a good one. It's in good shape. I like that he bought it stock pulley. That's how I chose to buy my orange one. Just because you know it's safe that way. If it has a stock tune on it and hasn't been modified too far. I've also bought my red 10th anniversary with a ported Eaton on it, and as long as it has a good dyno sheet and you know that it's running safe, then that's okay too. But anyway, he got it in a good way. I like that he got the car mostly stock. He says that hopefully at some point he can add some other New Edge Mustangs to the stable and get a collection going like mine. So that's really nice of him to say that. But anyway, he has been really nice. He's been a subscriber to the channel for a little while now, and he's been really nice about commenting on the videos and telling me I'm doing a good job and stuff. So I just want to do a shout out for him, show off his beautiful Sonic Blue Terminator Cobra, and say, you know, thanks to him for sending me some content to make a video on. And thanks for everybody else who watches the videos and who likes it. This is an example of a lot of subscribers I have who I don't really know about till they contact me, but lots of people like this have cars out there, they're watching the videos, they're enjoying the content, and I'm thankful to make friendships like this. So subscribe to the channel if you're not on here with us already. Stay tuned for more of these stories.